Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to be talking about the grain I'm feeding the calves. I'll talk about the calf starter I started with and sort of what I upgrade to when they get old enough and they're weaned. So make sure you subscribe before the video gets started. So this is the first thing I start every calf on. It is the Calf Mate 16% calf grower. I get them in 50-pound bags. I think I've gone through about 15 of them so far. And basically, as soon as I get them, every time I feed them milk, I give them a little bit of this in their mouth, and they slowly start to enjoy it, and then probably by about week 3, they start eating it all on their own, and you don't have to put any in their mouth. So yeah, this is what I first give them. And then when I mix, I get my commercial calf feed, which we get in bulk. We get them in 18-ton loads, but I just take a 5-gallon bucket of that stuff, I mix it with a whole bag of this stuff, and I just mix it here in this half barrel. So, and then I just feed them that, and they slowly get used to the commercial feed. And then by the time they're weaned, they will really start enjoying this. Then I'll try to switch them over to 100% commercial feed, which I'll show you in a second. But for these guys, I just give them 1 scoop. And you can see, which he's almost weaned, but he enjoys it. He's eating quite a bit of it. And before I wean them, I make sure they're eating a full bucket of grain in the morning and a full bucket of this in the night. So they should be eating 2 of these a day before you wean them, just to make sure they don't lose a whole bunch of weight when you take them off milk. So, but these guys are my last ones left to wean. They're the younger ones, but they're going to be weaned here in a few days, so they're pretty much ready. So this is the second type of grain that they get after they're weaned off the calf starter, and this is just our little chute here. Up there it holds 18 tons, so this is our commercial feed we use on our normal calves too. So come on guys. I have them in the big pen now, so they have a lot of room. Hi. There's already 2 in here. Okay. Well, these I just dump here in this feeder and they'll start eating. I can't really do that with one hand, so I'll have to set the camera down for a second. Okay, so these are the 6 I have weaned. As you can see, they've grown since the last video I've had of them, but this is the commercial feed I started giving them. I just slowly start mixing it into their calf starter, then they start to like it, and now they're here where they eat just only this. So this is what I'm up to now, and they seem to enjoy it. So one thing I have noticed is they do seem to just pick out the pellets and then they eat the powder afterwards. And the reason why this is a lot like half powder, that's because if you give them whole corn, that goes right through their system and they get nothing out of it. So their poop will be whole kernels of corn. So that's why it's crushed and powdered, so they can digest it and actually use it. So these guys now are eating about 3/4 of a 5-gallon bucket of this stuff in the morning and the same amount in the evening. And I give them quite a bit, and that's just because I want their diet to consist about 80% of grain and 20% of hay / grass. So the more grain they get, the quicker they grow, and since they're still trying to adjust to not getting milk, a lot more grain would help them not slow down So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any more further questions or comments, make sure you leave them down in the comment section below. And I will try to get to those as quick as possible. And make sure you subscribe so you can see the next videos. Thanks.